Hi, I'm a student in the BCom program. I'm just looking for a gift for a guest speaker that I'm bringing in, and I'm just wondering if this could be gift wrapped and maybe returned if he doesn't like it.
Sure. It's 100% cotton. It's pre-shrunk, but we also have one that's on special for half price, and it can be gift wrapped, and if it doesn't fit, you can return it.
Wow, that's really nice, but I think I'm going to stick with the one that says Royal Roads on the crest.
Sure.
Now, what just happened in there? Yes, Dan bought a very nice T-shirt, but there was a social exchange. Dan was assured that he could return the product. He was shown different product options. He was told, in fact, he could have it gift wrapped. Often what looks simple on the face of a transaction is far more complex. Remember, your customers are doing more than simply purchasing your product or your service. They are forming their perception of value that you're about to provide them. What is value? Value is defined as something of relative worth. Traditionally, customers have identified this value with the price and the product quality in determining the value they'll place on the product. Technology and the Internet have changed that. They have expanded the definition into value to what has been termed the new value equation. The new value equation essentially means paying attention to the psychological and value-added aspects of consumerism. When you're considering the new value equation as part of your strategic thinking, you will need to take into account these components.
Service. In today's highly competitive business environment, service remains a key value attribute. One of the strengths of the Internet is that it has the potential to offer online information and customer service more efficiently than face-to-face interaction. Convenience alone, however, does not equal service. When the Internet business was in its infancy, there was a tremendous consumer backlash because e-business lacked in customer service, particularly in the after-sales component. Remember the horror stories of consumers trying to return purchases they had bought over the net during Christmas season? On the Internet, service based on consumer needs remains critical, before, during, and after the sale. Convenience. Take a moment and think strategically about the steps involved in the process of product consumption. Every step of the process, including the search and the decision to buy, the purchase, transportation, storage, retrieval, preparation for use, consumption, discard and waste, and post-use evaluation all have value components. The details on these steps of product consumption are contained in the reference material. Novelty. Some consumers perceived value in purchasing products and services from firms that have achieved first-mover advantage or are opinion leader status. The Internet can exploit opportunities to reconfigure and customize your products or services so you can achieve that status. Consider, for example, how Dell today allows you to build your tailored computer online, incorporating the latest features such as the Pentium 4 chip and wireless communications to the net. Peace of mind. Consumers value trust and security. One of the earliest challenges facing e-commerce sector was the consumer's sense of insecurity when making credit card transactions over the net. This has now largely been resolved with data encryption. Still, remember that the interpersonal nature of the online transactions increase anxiety levels. It is therefore critical that you think strategically and seek ways to build technical and psychological security, and in doing so, put your customers at ease. Service and peace of mind go hand in hand. Peace of mind extends to your choice of suppliers. Customers will place a higher value and will often pay a premium when the purchase involves a product or a service from a credible and trusted supplier. Experience and entertainment elements of the interactive relationship between the customer and your business can be used to create additional value. When you go online, how long do you stay on a static, less than exciting site? You need to develop strategies that will add the elements of entertainment and/or education to your offerings. Information in context. Contextual marketing is a powerful tool. The ability to provide relevant information or a message whenever the customer needs it creates value. For example, many businesses with websites have links to other associated and complementary sites. This gives the consumer immediate, seamless access to ancillary information such as a mortgage calculator. Many grocery stores conveniently post recipes adjacent to a sales item. Why? It is a combination of convenience and information. The recipe helps the customer visualize how they might prepare the item, while in the store has a potential to increase sales not only of the item in question, but also the additional goods required for the recipe. The same principles apply when you add ancillary links to your website. Here is Bev Burke of Quilted Treasuries Gallery in Kelowna.
I give information on binding. I have handouts that I give to my customers if they haven't done any binding or are having difficulty with things. I do loan out patterns if they're older ones, and I've loaned out quilting stencils and things like that. And we're just there really to help people. And I always say when they come in that the inspiration is free. People just really get inspired by your enthusiasm, and I think that's very important.
Education and personal growth. Knowledge is power, providing you use it. We live in an era of ongoing formal and informal learning. It is not just the post-secondary degrees and diplomas that contribute to our success, but the collection of ongoing information, education, and personal development. Customers are willing to pay for this type of training, as well as the ongoing advice on a variety of issues. Reflect for a moment on the array of online educational sites, financial, computer software, business, that people are prepared to pay for. Is there a niche within your business sector that is not currently being well served and could create value for your customer? Control. The greater the amount of control the customer experiences, the greater the value added. We all like to be in charge and in control of the product or service development. The previously noted online furniture store and catalog clothing outlet are two examples of where the customer is in complete control of their consumer experience. STM. Can you refine the value equation for your business by reflecting upon the components we've discussed? How does the online value equation differ from your offline value equation? How do the two interact and complement